start in the peaceful European town of Brindleford. Life moved slowly and predictably. Neatly painted houses lined the cobbled streets, and every morning the same bells rang from the old stone church at the center of town. People in Brindleford valued order, discipline, and reputation, and no one embodied that more than Ethan Miller. Ethan was 16 years old, tall for his age, with sharp eyes that always looked alert. He was known as the perfect student. His notebooks were clean, his handwriting flawless, his answers always correct. Teachers praised him. Parents used him as an example. "Why can't you be like Ethan?" was a sentence many children in Brindleford heard growing up. But what no one saw was the pressure Ethan carried inside. Every mistake felt like failure. Every small error felt like humiliation. Every imperfection felt dangerous. Ethan believed something deeply. If I'm not perfect, I'm nothing. At home, his room was silent. His parents were loving, but busy. They admired his achievements more than his feelings. When Ethan brought home high grades, smiles appeared. When he struggled, silence followed. So Ethan learned early. Mistakes were not welcome. One winter morning, a new teacher arrived at Brindleford Secondary School. His name was Mr. Jonathan Callan. He was old, much older than the other teachers. He walked with a slight limp, and his hands trembled when he held chalk. His voice was calm but uneven, as if each word came from somewhere deep and heavy. Students noticed everything. He walks funny. Why does his hand shake? He spelled a word wrong yesterday. Whispers spread quickly. Ethan noticed too. He watched Mr. Callan carefully, silently judging him. How can someone like this teach us? Ethan thought. He's not perfect, but... One afternoon, Mr. Callan assigned a major project, a presentation that would count heavily toward final grades. The topic was simple but demanding: failure and growth. Ethan felt confident. This was his strength. He worked day and night, rewriting slides again and again, practicing every sentence, correcting every pause. Sleep became optional. Meals were skipped. His chest often felt tight, but he ignored it. Perfection demanded sacrifice. Presentation day arrived. Students stood one by one, sharing stories of famous failures, inventors, artists, athletes. Some stuttered, some forgot lines, some laughed at themselves. Ethan watched them all with quiet judgment. "I won't fail," he told himself. Then it was his turn. He walked to the front. The room felt suddenly too bright, too quiet. His slides appeared on the screen, and then something went wrong. The projector froze. Ethan's heart skipped. He tried to speak without slides. His mind went blank. His words tangled. His hands began to shake. Whispers filled the room. Ethan's face burned. His perfect image was cracking in front of everyone. He rushed through the presentation and sat down, staring at his desk, tears threatening to fall. For the first time in his life, he had failed publicly. The room was silent. Mr. Callan slowly stood up and walked to the front. "Ethan," he said gently, "would you allow me to share something?" Ethan nodded without looking up. Mr. Callan turned to the class. "When I was young," he began, "I believed perfection was the price of respect." He paused, gripping the desk for support. "I worked harder than anyone. I never rested. I never forgave myself. And one night, after weeks without sleep, I collapsed behind the wheel." Gasps filled the room. "This limp," he said softly, tapping his leg, "is what remains." My shaking hands. A reminder. The class listened in complete silence. I lost my health. I lost relationships. I lost years of my life, all in pursuit of perfection. He looked at Ethan. "And do you know what perfection gave me in return?" He smiled sadly. Nothing that day changed Ethan. For the first time, he saw strength in weakness, wisdom in mistakes, humanity in flaws. He began to notice things he had ignored before: how classmates supported each other after failing, how laughter followed mistakes, how learning happened through trial, not control. Ethan started asking questions in class, even when he wasn't sure. He allowed himself to be wrong. And something surprising happened. He felt lighter. One afternoon, Ethan stayed behind after class. "Mr. Callan," he asked, "how do you live with mistakes?" The teacher smiled. "I don't live with them," he said. "I grow from them." Months passed. Ethan's grades were still good, but they no longer defined him. He joined the debate club. He volunteered. He laughed more. And when he failed again, because everyone does, he didn't hide. Brindleford changed too. Students stopped mocking imperfections. Teachers shared their own struggles. Parents listened more. At graduation, Ethan gave a speech. He said, "I used to think being perfect was the goal. Now I know being human is." Mr. Callan listened from the back, smiling quietly. Final moral: nobody is perfect. And that's not a weakness, it's the beginning of wisdom, growth, and compassion.